family. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live and direct. Yes, we are live and direct. Need to get to my tracks, make sure everything is straight. Oh, man, these early mornings. We are on Kujichagulia, and great Kujichagulia to you, family. I'm just waiting for the black signal to go out so that I can start the video. But when I think about it, I need to start it now because it's always a little bit behind, right? So let's go and push the button. Push the button with me. Let's see. Let's push the button. Oh, that's that button right there. That's that button. Push the button, and you know what it means, right? It's time for us to get started. The ancestors ready to toast with us, ready to gather with us, ready to build with us. All right, that's the signal letting people know that we are on Spreaker right now. But now we got to wait for everybody to catch up with us on the other stuff. But just in case, you have now joined the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Why are you whispering, girl? Let's try it again. You have joined the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Why is she whispering? Oh my God. So, once again, my son's sneaking on my computer. There we go. Once again, take it from the top. Okay. Thank you for joining the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Of course, you know this is a Heart of Summer production, and this is the Daily Toast. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. What's going over here? Let's see. We on the dashboard. Got us streaming. We are up on Facebook. We are up on stream.me. We are up on Gye-Nyame Journey on Facebook. We are up on Periscope. Alright, we having problems with what's going on with YouTube right now. But hey, shit happens. I just try to go to the chat. I don't know what the hell just happened. Let me go back. Oh, I went to add channel. I didn't go to chat. Alright. See what's going on here. Alright, cool, family. We are up. I can't wait to see y'all because tonight we're going to be doing the folk tales for grown folks. So at least, if nothing stops me, as they say, God willing, or the universe willing, we are going to do folk tales for grown folks. So let me give you a little taste now of what we're going to be discussing. So the folk tale for tonight, last night was the hen and the swallow. This one is called The Buffoon and the Countryman, and this is one of the longer. Hell, this is almost a page and a half. So, good morning, great rising, sir. So tonight we will be doing folk tales for grown folks. This is the folk tales called The Buffoon and the Countryman. I'm real interested. A rich nobleman once opened the theaters without charge to the people and gave a public notice that he would handsomely reward any person who invented a new amusement for the occasion. Various public performers contended for the prize. Among them came a buffoon, well known among the populace for his jokes, and said that he had, that's what they used to call comedians, buffoons. Right? I'm going to use that one. Goddamn buffoon. All right. Among them came a buffoon, well known among the populace for his jokes, and said that he had a kind of entertainment which had never been brought out on any stage before. This report being spread about made a great stir, and the theater was crowded in every part. The buffoon appeared alone upon the platform, without any apparatus or confederates, and the very sense of expectation caused an intense silence. He suddenly bent his head towards his bosom and imitated the squeaking of a little pig so admirably with his voice that the audience declared he had a porker under his cloak, and demanded that it should be shaken out. When that was done and nothing was found, they cheered the actor and lauded him with the loudest applause. A countryman in the crowd, observing all that had passed, said, "So help me, Hercules, he shall not beat me at that trick," and at once proclaimed that he would do the same thing on the next day, though in a much more natural way. On the morrow, a still larger crowd assembled in the theater, but now partially for their favorite actor very generally prevailed, and the audience came rather to ridicule the countryman than to see the spectacle. Both of the performers appeared on the stage. The buffoon grunted and squeaked away first, and obtained, as on the preceding day, the applause and cheers of the spectators. Next, the countryman commenced, and pretending that he had concealed a little pig beneath his clothes, which he in truth he did, but not suspected by the audience, contrived to take hold and to pull his ears, causing the pig to squeak. The crowd, however, cried out with one consent that the buffoon had given a far more exact imitation, and clamored for the countryman to be kicked out of the theater. On this, the rustic produced the little pig from his cloak, and showed by the most positive proof the greatness of their mistake. "Look here," he said, "this show what sort of judge you are." Damn, that was long. All right, so we're going to try to discuss that one tonight. But, it's about, I guess, judgment. I'm sensing it's about, we call it in some instances respect. You know what I'm saying? Being yourself. Because, it's a whole bunch of stuff in there. We got to unpack that one tonight. That's going to be a long conversation. But we're going to handle it because this is the journey. All right, so let me see. Y'all know what it is. Grab your glass. Grab your glass. Grab your glass. Grab your water. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. But first, breathe, then drink. Pop your cap and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Just pour some water. Drink. Live, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Oh, move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Just move your body. Drink. Move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass. Drink. Live, raise, toast, drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and sip some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Breathe, live, move, toast. Oh. Raise your glass. Take your breath. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Alright, let's go and finish this water up. Drink. Drink. Discerning the real from the unreal. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. Drink, 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 drink. We're gonna kill this water, y'all. Nothing like drinking water early in the morning. So let's get it. Oh, you said the stories about discerning the real from the unreal? I can dig that. I can dig that. I gotta unpack it some more because that was an unusually long Aesop fable. Discerning the real from the unreal. I feel you on that one. But it's something else in here. Discerning the truth, the real from the unreal it's a real good lesson, though. But that's one. I'm going to tease other ones out of there. But now I got a new word for those unpaid comedians, a buffoon. You know what I'm saying? Buffoon. I got to look it up. I want to look it up right now. It's a new word just rolling around. Oh, you such a buffoon. I just thank you. Thank you, ASAP. Oh, look at that buffoon. That's what they used to call comedians before they used to get paid. You know that, right? Buffoon. Right? Shh. But there are more practical lessons to be learned from it as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the real from the unreal. That's what I got. Uh-oh. Who that piloting the Gye-Nyame journey this early in the morning? The real from the unreal. The fake from the... because it's like... It's also jealousy is in there. But we're going to see what we get tonight. Because, those that want to comment on that long folk tale, by all means, call in tonight. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be kicking it. We're going to unpack it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to flip it, rub it down. Uh-oh. Or whatever they used to say. I ain't going to say that shit because now niggas going to jail for that type of shit, right? I don't know nothing about that. I wasn't at none of those parties. I don't know shit. As a matter of fact, shit, I can't remember my name half the time. All right, so we're about to pull the drink out, and we're going to do our toast. But I'm kind of shocked that I ain't been waking up with shit burning on my chest. Usually I have something to just jump in about. But I've been feeling pretty good. I have to get prepared for my uncle's funeral. Other than that, you got to smack it first, laughing out loud. Yeah, Kwame, that shit funny all the way to me too came, because, the only motherfuckers they taking out is black people. They take out brothers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sending us to jail. Well, I'm sending y'all to jail because I ain't did shit. gonna finish the lemon, lime, and ginger. Ooh, nice little. I had some nice little pressure going on there. All right, so let's see. Is there any? We don't got no. Oh, we do have a meeting coming up this weekend. A warrior training this weekend. So once again, all are welcome. I gotta go and raise the money to pay the martial arts brother. He gonna come out. I think we gonna start the drum and dance this week too. I gotta double check. I'm gonna double check on that. Let me see what else. That's about it. You know, movie night was a success. Once again, I want to thank everybody for their support. All the ambrosia is gone. Well, my fault. I got 2 bottles left. That's about it. 2 bottles left. And that's it. So let's go and do this toast, y'all. Let's see. We got everything we need. Where's my... There we go. We got it. All right, family. First, calling on the Creator by whatever name you choose to call this Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute. And we say, Ashe. Ashe, Lord. Wow. That is good. All right. We call on our personal ancestors and we lift up our glass for them. I need more ginger ambrosia. Full gallon this time or 2 half gallons. You ain't finished that already. Okay, that's all right. I'm gonna get to work on that. Hey, I got the money. Who's that? Hey, I got the money for the movie. Who's that? I need more ginger and what? She's okay. Hold on, slow down. So, you drunk that half gallon already? Well, I mean, it is some good. It's some good. Yeah, I can see that. All right, so I'm going to start brewing. I was trying to wait till about the 15th. I'm nearly finished, and I don't want. Okay, all right. So I guess I have to go and change my plans and start brewing a little bit early. So I'll start gathering the tea and stuff. But you probably gonna run out before and you want a full gallon this time. But I did find the top to my 2.5 gallon brewing pot. You know what I'm saying? So that means I can start brewing the lemon lime on the side once again. But yeah. All right, but let's go and do this toast. So we're going to salute those ancestors. Oh, you okay? Cool. That's true. Oh, yes, ma'am. I got you. I got you. I understand now, Navita. And I got you, Sister Vanessa. All right, so here we go. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tex, Allen Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L, Normal X, Pat Maya Rao, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek Pullian, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson. I see somebody else said something. I'm on Facebook. Okay, cool. What happened? I don't see or hear you. I don't know. It probably dropped a signal. I don't know. Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weatherby, the farmer, Augusta Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Harriet Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. Stream went out on Facebook. Man, that's messed up. All right. And for Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards, McNabb, Nazarene Crawford, and George Swan, and Monia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Jacqueline Brawlers, Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irby, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown. Please put me on standing order every time. I got you. So I will be brewing. I gotta go to the funeral. So maybe I'll try to put the tea on before I leave for the funeral and try to possibly have something by next week. Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey and Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staton, Joe Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, June, Harriet Tubman Cates, Mr. Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson. Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Joan Evans, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson. Let me check what's going on with this stream. Well, it shows that I'm streaming on all key frame interval is at 3. So I don't know what's going on. Okay. I'm on Facebook and I'm able to see it and hear you. Okay, so she's on Navita was on Gye-Nyame Journey though. I don't think she alright. Let me get back. Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Joan Evans, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Arnold Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, Reverend Roosevelt, Word the First, Thomas Bradley, my Uncle Buki. Woo, man. All right. Still got to adjust to that. Jennifer Sensabaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles. Make sure I ain't got no pages sticking together. Okay, let's go. Sue Ann Stevens, Edward Stevens, Nelon Blair Sr., Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Charles Lee Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry. We lift up our glass and we salute our ancestors. Man, it's a good and powerful thing that we could gather together from all parts, different parts of the city and even some parts of the country. Come together and toast our ancestors. We lift up our glass. Man, that smells good. And we say Ashe. All right. From there, family, we move on to the present moment.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow.
What?
There is no tomorrow.
What?
There is no tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow, so we're going to salute and do everything we can in the moment, family. In the moment. Got to make it happen in the moment. It always happen in the moment. So we lift up our glass and we salute this moment. Say Ashe to this moment. And we move forward in this moment in peace, power, and joy. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, by us solidifying our present, our now, we build something upon which our children can stand upon. So we salute our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Because we are responsible for the next 7 generations. So we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. Where do we go from there? All right, family. We go from there. It's very simple. We lift up our glass to all of our relations, and we say, Ashe. Then from there, we go to our selfish libation, right? We call all of this energy around us. We call the Creator. We call our ancestors. We salute our ancestors, our personal ancestors. So now it's time for us to ask for what we need in our lives. What will make you more successful? What will make you a better nation builder? What will make you a better mate? You know what I'm saying? What will make you a better friend? What are those things that you need? This selfish libation right now. Take the moment in time. We say, Ashe. From their family, last but not least, I toast the most powerful being in the room, and that is you. I toast you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years, family. And you have a great day. See here, sip for a second. See if something comes to my head, because I'm not used to not wake. I usually have something on my heart. I guess it's building up, right? Okay. I taste you, nigga. All right. So, family, I'm saying y'all have a great day. Let me think. I ran into a story yesterday, but I'm gonna say that for later. I'm working on. I'm trying to complete another book. So, I will see you. I'll see some of you on this coming Kuumba. That will be October the 12th, or is it the 13th? If today is the 9th, tomorrow the 10th, 11th, maybe it's the 13th. I think it's October the 13th. I'll get the dates correct, but we'll be having warrior training. So go and tell a friend. Like and share, we'll be having a show tonight with the long ass folk tale. It's long tonight. So we're going to talk about that. With that, family, I'm out. Let me see if there's any comments before I get up out of here. One love. All right. Peace out. Peace out, Spreaker.